Yo, what up YouTube? ExplosiveMovement here, back in with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another installment of how to dunk, and I'm going to be giving you some tips for you to how to structure your training. Alright, and this is really going to be divided up into what you need to focus on with your training, and whether, at this point in time you're someone who needs to work on more strength or someone who needs to work on more reactive ability. Alright, so if you're someone who has been lifting for a pretty long time, over a year, you're someone who's in the weight room consistently, and you know how to lift, you have pretty decent strength, and you've been lifting for a while, it's going to serve you well to actually cut down on the weights or cut them off completely and then go into a more plyometric based type training. So you're doing plyos 2 to 3 times a week. The reason this is going to help you out is because if you're already lifting a lot, this takes up a lot of your training stimulus, and if you've already been lifting for a consistent amount of time, chances are that you've really exhausted strength for this point in time. Now obviously getting stronger is always going to help, but if you've already been lifting for a while but you find that you still aren't jumping as high as you would like, cut off the weights and just focus more on explosive and reactive movements, and you're going to notice a spike in your performance. Now on the flip side of the coin, if you're someone who maybe plays basketball a lot and you want to jump higher, then you want to cut down on the amount of time you play basketball. So make sure you cut down that volume and then focus more of your time in the weight room, and that's going to help increase your ability to jump higher, because of the fact that if you're already doing a lot of reactive type work and plyometric type work, like really quick movements all the time, then but you're not in the weight room, you're going to plateau doing it like that way. So getting into the weight room is going to help you jump higher. Same thing with, you've been lifting for a while, you're probably plateauing in your athleticism, so you want to get to start doing more reactive things, and that's really how you're going to want to structure your training in general. Is you're probably going to go through waves of where you're focusing more on strength, and then then next time you're focusing more on reactive ability. So it's really more about starting to work on what you're lacking at the time. So if you have more reactive ability, you want to build up that strength to help you break through plateaus and maybe go back to more reactive things. If you already have a really solid foundation when it comes to weight training and you have good strength, cut off the weights for a little bit, work on reactive type drills, and then structure your training program in waves like that. So you're going to focus more on strength sometimes, and you can cut that off, focus more on reactive ability, and you're just going to kind of alternate between the two, and you're going to notice that your results are going to improve. But right out the gate, if you're someone who's been in the weight room for a while, cut down in the weight room, or even cut it off for a little bit, focus more on plyometrics, focus more on reactive movements. For someone who's already doing a lot of reactive type movements, then cut those down and then focus more on the weight room. You're going to notice that your athleticism is going to go up, and you're going to be able to jump higher, which will help you dunk. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. ExplosiveMovement signing off.